All right, round 3, and ah, sounds a bit awkward, but I do kind of want to keep it. I think we will. Like, we need double blue, but we're on the draw and we have some. We can still make plays with this hand, so I'm going to keep it. I like turtles. All right. So maybe blue-green energy deck, perhaps. Opponent got themselves a horned turtle. Servant of the Conduit's a good card. Hey, we got turn 4 Longfin Skywhale. Pretty sweet. Okay. Still going to play the Skywhale. And we'll play the Ambitious Aetherborn next turn. I mean, I guess we can play the Peafowl. Prevents some damage. I feel like we... Can I go to 11? Maybe it's better to play a little bit more protectively. I mean, Skywhale's not getting worse. Alright, let's play the Peafowl. We're super behind on the race, so playing the Skywhale and not being able to block with it is pretty bad on this board. Ooh, that card's pretty sweet. Might need to kill it at some point. Ooh, die young as well. So I can play the Aetherborn, makes best use of mana, get a 5/4. Skywhale flies. I think we're gonna play the better use of mana, dude. Because that way if I draw a land, I can do Skywhale plus die young. Alright. To draw a card here. Alright, so we'll swing with our Ambitious dude. Alright. So we can kill both, I guess. What? Well, that's terrible for us. Awesome for my opponent, though. Definitely. Yeah, I've got that too. So I can die young. Doesn't seem all that good or necessary at the moment. And we're behind on the race too, so just kind of leaves us in a squirrely position where I probably have to trade off our sky whales. I don't want to, but I can't win this race. Yeah. All right. So let's play the broker and a windrake. Oops. And pass. All right. Looks like we've managed to stall out a little bit here, so there we go. Perfect, the perfect stall out card draw. This appetite for the unnatural is going to be nasty later against our midnight oil. What? Come on. So he has multiple and he had them both right at the right time, right before I get to draw one card off of it? Oh, well, I guess they heard my whining and they were like, here you go. Uh... All right, let's get in with Windrake here. And I guess Peafowl too. Because then we just play Gearhulk and kill their judge. All right. So let's give this flying. Yeah, and I kind of wanted to get those off the board anyway. Forgot that he could block with the Aviator, but that's okay. That's all right. So we'll kill the 3/3. Multiple appetites for the unnatural is going to be a big problem. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do about the Architect. So I guess we die young on this. Leaves my opponent with not great blocks. My opponent's at such a high life total that it doesn't really matter, though. Problematically. All right. So let's just kill this. Swing with all three, I guess. All right, I guess we'll pump this so I can fly in. Alright, so exactly the card that lets my opponent net a 6/6. And we draw land, so alright. Maybe we actually have to top deck mode here. I can't race a 6/6. Alright. Can't trade 3 for 4. That card's pretty awesome. Still can't really attack in. Yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, it's a bad draw. All right. Nothing to be done here. All right. I guess now we can unfortunately, subtle striking the tiger still makes us lose the P foul, but I guess we'll pump the sentry then for that reason. Oh wait, my opponent can still use this, can't they? All right, that was a punt. Well, not a punt. He can't kill both my guys, but he's basically going to trade this card for my P-Craft, which does suck. I mean, it's not like I can sit back and afford to take a trillion damage every turn either. All right. In fact, my opponent didn't even trade it, curiously. All right. Oh my god, a card. All right. Let's do we even have enough ways to get 8 energy? Like, we already have... What am I looking for in my deck, I guess? Another Tidy Conclusion. Some Foundry Screechers. A Freighter. My opponent's still quite a ways away. From getting a second one. So let's just hold up on that. I guess I can attack with the Sentry. Let's bust the Puzzle Knot, actually. It's our Shrewd Negotiation, one of our few Shrewd Negotiation targets, admittedly, but I think we're in the business of getting in at the moment. So I guess our opponent can once again use this. All right. They bottomed that, so let's play the Sentry. I do keep forgetting about how good Handicraft is, but kind of appears like my opponent maybe forgets too. That Durable Handicraft is such a good card. It's so insanely, ridiculously good. Alright, let's Puzzle Knot. Unfortunately, we're going to run out of deck for our opponent. So we gotta find something here. Alright, bottom that, keep the Conclusion. We can... Shrewd Negotiation. Giving my opponent energy doesn't seem great, but we kind of need to fly over top. The problem is the Aviators can get pumped too, so kind of just in a tight spot now. All right. I need to find some insane bomb to steal. That Handicraft is such a good card. Why wouldn't you just pump out the 1/1? Get a 2/2. All right. So I'm going to lose before my opponent. I don't know exactly what I can do about that either. I just cannot deal with all of the flyers in the world. Maybe I guess, force my opponent to pop the Durable Handicraft. I don't like it. I don't love it. But think it's what we're going to do. Renegade Freighter. So, yeah, I guess the plan is negotiate the Artisan. I could steal the Architect, but I don't even think we have enough time. Possibly even enough lands. So we play the Freighter. And I guess we can actually tap the Experimental Dude for a couple turns. We'll probably do that. I mean, it's terrible, obviously, that I gave them something that just completely fuels their plan. But I am at a complete and utter loss of what I'm supposed to do this game, since I'm going to run out of time before my opponent. I'm lower on time. I'm lower on deck size. Like, nothing is good about this game right now. All right. I guess I can activate my Freighter and then double block the thing. Because my opponent's going to get a 6/6 that doesn't have trample that I would prefer to trade the Death Touch guy for. And I don't think the Renegade Freighter does all that much here anyway. It's okay, actually, but not against a 6/6. I forgot to tap his stupid Aviator. I screwed up. I also don't have an artifact anymore because of the Freighter. So I guess that really was a big mistake. All right. Oh yeah. If you don't already know, I make a lot more mistakes when time is a factor. Oh yeah, I don't have Death Touch anymore. All right, we're just in a terrible position now. All right, bunch of lands. So I guess I could have stolen the Architect. Maybe just because I'm Alex, I draw land Stephenson. I should have just stolen this. Three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, we'll just lose like everything. That's fine. We can't win this game anyway if we're just going to draw lands. He can just use the durable thing now. Yeah. Once again, I forgot. That's the third time in this game I've forgotten about durable handicraft. But like I said, I've got 5 cards left, and apparently my opponent doesn't like value either. Maybe if my opponent doesn't remember, I'll just go for it. Yeah. I mean, oh, my opponent did remember? No? All right. That works. Let's play the squad. I guess we can do it post-combat, so let's just get in with these 3 again. So my opponent does remember? I don't get it. Why didn't they use it to 65 other times it was going to be good? Can somebody answer me that? Yeah. All right. All right. Well, let's block like this, and this, I guess. Yeah. It's the only way I can kill it. I'm just doing bad math right now because, like I said, I'm in a big rush here. This is game 1, and I've got 10.5 minutes. I've got to, at the very least, try and pull ahead on the clock. And I feel I have this terrible thing that happens where it feels like my computer just slows down when I'm low on time. I'm not kidding either. This is a real thing. My computer like lags. Like I already clicked it. Did you see how long the delay was between me clicking that draw step thing? If you didn't, it felt like an eternity. So I have to win 2 games in 10.5 minutes. It seems extremely, extremely unlikely. All right, I'm just going to concede. Or try to. So I clicked concede. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little impatient only because I'm low on time. And it's killing me. So do I want to do Aether trade wins? What does that do? What does it do? Nothing that I can think of that I can remember. So no. Anything at all. Make obsolete. Yeah, that's probably good. Rebuff actually is probably good in this match too. Opponent's got a lot of big things that are certainly not artifacts, but might not be worth it. Let's just cut the Glassblower's puzzle knot and try her again. Alright, so the unfortunate thing is I got to play rapid fire. I got 10 minutes to win 2 games. So I'm very likely to make mistakes, but I have no choice. Alright, we're keeping this. You guys do see that delay, right? Between me clicking and like pulling my mouse away and then it going. That's going to be agonizing if it does it this whole game. Just going to be F6ing like crazy. So, like I said, very likely to make mistakes. I'm going to try and talk less too because I just really got to focus on plays. That's not the first card you want to see. Ooh. All right. Hopefully Gearhulk next turn can do something for us here. Jeez, look at that value. He gets to draw 3 too. It's pretty awesome. Wait, why? Oh, because he wants to bounce Scry. I see. All right. So I think we actually have to take this because my opponent can sack this and make these 4/3s. I think I'm just going to start first picking this card. It's one of the more broken cards I think I've seen in this format so far. So if I attack with Noxious Gearhulk, I probably don't have time to think about it. I think I gotta... That really sucks, though. If I Subtle Strike, let's say my opponent blocks there, they kill it. They might make a mistake. Let's hope they make a mistake. They didn't make a mistake, so we'll kill the 2 sages. And we'll drop the sky whale. Well, we could potentially have lethal here. Definitely don't want our opponent to... Okay, I think we can win now, depending on what my opponent has, but... we basically get to kill the Windrake. Oh, that's nice. Guess we don't have to show that one, though. So let's do this. Pay the 2. Subtle Strike. Do that. Pump this. All right. All right, we made good time on that. I think we did that game in like 2.5 minutes. And we're closer on the clock to our opponent now, too, which is nice. So, all right. What is the plan? Is there anything still that we can do? I don't think so. I want to do more. I just don't think I can. Yeah, I guess we keep this. This hand is not the aggressive hand I want, but I think we're going to keep it. All right, opponent's just straight up curving out. Yeah, not sure what I can do about that. It's going to be a tough one. Yeah, the beats continue. Well, I guess it could have been worse. So I need at least 2 more lands. All right. Yeah, it turns out Long Tusk Cub's a pretty awesome card. Who'd have thought? Yep. Opponent's kind of just going off here. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So, where does that leave me? Nowhere good. So I need a land or I'm pretty much just going to lose. All right, we'll play the Freighter. And I guess I could technically swing with the pillar bug. You could swing back with the artisan. I think we'll just chill. So obviously the cub has to die. I need to draw a land immediately. I don't even care if it's a swamp, but I need to draw a land right now. Alright, so let's just tidy conclusion this while we still can. Yeah, I'm not even going to play around anything. We'll just kill it. Gain a life. Pass. I'd almost rather trade my freighter for this if he attacks than this guy, because I probably will be needing that lifelink. And I can't guarantee that I can activate my freighter. No attacks from my opponents. Alright. So I can play the Gear Hulk. I probably want to. I guess I could just play Flyers instead. Maybe that's better. Save the Gear Hulk for rainy day purposes. And just use it on the reach guy next turn, maybe, so I can start the beats. It's interesting. Alright, let's dump the reach, dude. I guess I can swing here and get lifelink too. My opponent could just block with the turtle and swing back. Well, actually, yeah, this seems fine. Let's do this. Guess I'm pretty happy my opponent busted this on that instead of my noxious Gear Hulk. Should also be pretty thankful my opponent's mana screwed right now, because they were off to a pretty sick start. Yeah, I guess we can get in. Curious why the Windrake rather than the Screecher. Oh. Question answered. Put a card on top, so they did find whatever they were looking for. Alright. Sky Whale. So with these two. The Menace. The Menace is strong with this one. Alright, let's do a little glint nesting. No hits. Good spells, though. Any order. Sentry. And pass. Alright. Luckily, one to our opponent's Mana Screw. We've had a bit of a rocky start. I mean, we got 2-1 here, which is all I ever really need. But these matches are close. Our opponent's deck was really good there. I liked our deck, too. What were our problems? Still a bit of a lack of bombiness. We do have the Gear Hulk, which basically won us all our games. But there weren't a lot of other bombs in here. I guess I consider Skywhale a pretty bomby. 4 mana, 4 power flying is pretty bomby. So, alright. Blue-black, hope you enjoyed it.